Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Aurora Culpo has responded to Bethenny Frankel, revealing her split from boyfriend Paul Bernon, to whom Bethenny was previously engaged. On the latest episode of her barely filtered podcast, the 35-year-old star laid bare the details of her short-lived romance with Bernon, 45. Usually, I always like to keep the men in my life anonymous, she began in a clip shared on Instagram. Unfortunately, because Paul told Bethenny that he was breaking up with me, and then Bethenny then went on her podcast and leaked it and then gave her reason behind our breakup, it put me in a position to have to respond, she added. During the monologue, she proclaimed, "PSA guys, it's not a good look to announce the breakup of your ex-boyfriend with his new girlfriend. It looks petty, it looks bitter, and it's not your story to tell, but she did." Culpo, whose sister is Olivia Culpo, revealed that she and the film producer crossed paths after he caught wind of her discussing a past relationship on her podcast. He then reached out to her with the idea to start a podcast of their own, centered on dating. "We recorded a pilot together, and we started to hit it off," Aurora, a divorced mother of two, explained. Through the process, she said the two started falling for each other. Shortly after Bernon's called-off engagement from Frankel, 53, in May, he and Aurora began dating. Despite the public breakup announcement this past spring, she said Bernon told her he and Frankel actually broke up in December 2023. Aurora and Paul's relationship became public when they were seen canoodling ahead of Olivia's wedding, which he was not invited to, on the grounds of being too new in Aurora's life. Olivia later referred to him as her sister's flavor of the month, but stressed it was not a reflection of him. Bernon subsequently ended his relationship with Culpo on July 4, one day after Olivia made the statement on an episode of Barely Filtered. "He was not the flavor of the month. He was the flavor of 2 months," Aurora defended on the Wednesday, July 17, installment of her series. She also said, "I would have preferred it to go longer, but unfortunately he dumped me. The next day, he called me and said it's not working. There were things, like, he doesn't want any more kids, and, I probably do want more kids." The reality television star also noted, "Our communication style was so different. I'm not someone who can give space when someone feels hurt. Like, I need to talk about things right away. We're not compatible, and I would have known that had I let the relationship move at a logical pace, but that's not how I operate." Elsewhere in the show, Aurora confessed that she and Bernon moved quickly in their romance, but had no ill will toward Frankel. "Am I sorry that my boyfriend's ex-girlfriend listened to my podcast episodes from weeks ago, where I was gloating about being happy with this guy and in a new relationship? I can't be sorry for that," she shared. Then the beauty clarified, "Am I sorry that she felt bad and it hurt her feelings? Sure. I never want to make anyone feel bad." And she gave Bethenny cool points, revealing, "When I first found out that Bethenny was his ex-girlfriend, and I found out because I, obviously, looked at his Instagram and there were all photos of her, I was like, oh, that's cool. When I went to Fairfield University, I actually remember one time passing out her skinny girl margarita at a Whole Foods, and I thought, she's such a hustler. I always really liked her."